Hi, beautiful people. You're welcome back to Prudy's Kitchen. On the menu today, we have beef goulash, Hungarian goulash with a twist. If you're new here, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming, and please don't forget to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. So, without wasting time, let's get into the video. For this recipe, we need the following ingredients: 1 kg of beef, any cut of beef you like, 400 grams of tomato puree, 400 ml of beef stock, 2 heaped tablespoons of paprika powder, some olive oil, some salt. I'm not going to use all that. 40 grams of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of organic honey, 3 onions. Our veggies are going to be 1 eggplant, 1 bell pepper, and 1 carrot. And for our spices, we need 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 4 bay leaves, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. As always, the list of ingredients and their exact measurements are in the description box below. Okay, so let's start right now by cutting our meat into bite sizes. I cut my meat. Next, I cut my onions, okay, into big chunks. It doesn't have to be small or perfect because this sauce is going to cook for some time, okay? Next, I put my pot on the heat and added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then, in went the meat and I seasoned it with about half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I continued stirring it until it was completely golden brown. I took it off the heat and put my onions in the pot. This is what it looks like. It's not cooked yet. It's just that we browned it and gave it that smoky flavor that we need in our sauce, okay? So after adding my onions into the pot, I added about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, stirred it and let it brown, caramelize just a bit, okay, not too much. And then I added my spices, okay. With the spices inside, I stir it for about 30 seconds, not too much, because if not, it's going to start burning, just to perceive that aroma of spices. Then I put in my tomato paste. Fried it for 30 more seconds and in went my tomato puree. Next, I'll add in my paprika powder. Right here, I'm using 2 heaped tablespoons of paprika powder. It's going to seem like a lot, okay, but it's not, because it enhances the taste. Next, I added the meat that we browned before, my beef stock, and 1 tablespoon of organic honey. If you don't have organic honey, you could use brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar is going to give you about the same taste. I stirred it and then covered it and let it cook until the beef is done. This is going to take about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, I'll let it cook. So while that's cooking, I'll prepare the vegetables. So right here, I chopped up my carrots into big chunks, okay, biteable sizes. Next, my eggplant. My eggplant, I cut it up too into big chunks, because you know when vegetables cook, they shrink. Okay, so you want to see these vegetables, they're going to roast and they're going to shrink, so we want them into big chunks that we can actually see. Next right now is the bell pepper. I opened it up, removed the seeds inside, of course, and then cut it up into biteable sizes too. After cutting, I transferred all my veggies into a bowl, seasoned it with half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I stirred it very well and then put it in the air fryer to roast. Okay, if you're not using the air fryer right here, you could use the oven and put it on your ventilator settings, okay, on your fan settings of your oven, and roast it. But it's not gonna be crispy as the one in the air fryer. It makes it look like it's fried, but it's not fried. Okay, it's better. So I'll transfer it right now into the air fryer, and I'm gonna set it at 160 degrees for 20 minutes. So it's gonna slowly cook and just come out brown and tasting deep fried, but it's not. If you're wondering why I didn't just put the veggies in my goulash to cook together, no, it's going to taste like boiled veggies in it, okay, which I don't like. So I want my veggies tasting fried, but healthier, okay? So in the air fryer or in the oven, it's best. It's so good, okay? So right here is 20 minutes later. The veggies are done, golden brown. The carrots in between are just crunchy, just right, because I don't like them soggy, okay? And the everything is just good and tasting like it's fried, but it's not. So right now I'm going to add it to the goulash, stir it, and turn off the heat immediately because I don't want it cooking longer because it's already cooked to perfection, okay? Also, don't forget to taste for salt and pepper. Mine is perfect right here. And while everything is going on, don't forget to boil any pasta of your choice according to package instructions. Okay, I'm using fettuccine right here because that's what I prefer for my goulash. So lunch is ready. Let's do this. So in my serving tray, I laid down some of those fettuccine pastas and topped it up with some of that beef vegetable goulash. So good. Okay, you know, the aroma right now in my kitchen smells like goodness. Okay, so, and we're not going to forget the last ingredient for this dish, our sour cream. Okay, I'm going to top it up with a heaped tablespoon of sour cream because it goes so well with this that you don't want to miss it. Okay, I'm going to take a taste test right now. And you guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and share and like. Okay, so I'll take a bit of everything, pop it into my mouth, and I'll just see you guys next time. Bye.